Friends, it's Miss Kimball. Today we are going to work in our work packets that your grown-ups got from the school. I am going to be showing you how to work on the work packet while you are at home. We're going to read a story together. You're going to hear a story from a video on the computer, and then I'm going to show you how to complete some of the activities on your work page. So let's get started. Your first job is to read this little book all about the blocks. So let's read that together. Ready? The blocks. Good. Miss Kimball's going to continue reading. Make sure you're looking at the pictures to help you. Meg gets 10 blocks. Meg has red blocks. Meg has black blocks. Let's look at the next page, number 2. Meg sets the blocks on the step. Meg will stack the blocks on the bed. The blocks fell. Peg got Mom. Meg has a mess. Let's look at the last page. Pick up the blocks, Mom yells. Peg will help. Good. Now, friends, I want you to make sure that you're trying to read that story on your own, all about Meg and her blocks. Let's look at this page. This page is all about blends. And a blend is a lot like a digraph. We know digraphs are 2 letters that make one sound. A blend also has 2 letters, but it doesn't make one sound. A blend is 2 letters that make 2 different sounds, but we can blend them together. So Miss Kimball's going to show you how to do that and how to use the letter choices in the word bank to help you. And then I want to make sure that you're doing the rest on your own, okay? So Miss Kimball's going to take out her pencil and we're going to do this together. The first picture that I see is a flag. So I'm going to make sure I practice that word. Make sure you practice that with me. Flag. Good. Now let's tap the word. Flag. 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 When I think about those sounds, I need to think about what 2 letters will match those sounds. I'm hearing and I know that that matches F and L. So I'm going to write those 2 letters on number 1 on the dotted line, FL. And then I can cross out FL on my paper. FL, I used that one. Now let's look at number 2. Let's say the name of the picture, block. Block. Good, make sure you're saying it. Now let's tap the word block. Block. B-L-O-C. Block. If I listen to those first 2 sounds, that's where my blend is, or block. And I'm hearing b-l, bl, b-l. And I know that b, the sound b, matches the letter B, and the sound O matches the letter L. So that's right here. I'm going to use B and L, and I'm going to write those 2 letters on my paper. And then I can cross out the B and the L. So friends, now that you know how to do that job, I am going to tell you the names of each of these pictures, and we're going to tap them quickly, and then it is your job to finish this activity on your own. At the very end of the video, Miss Kimball's going to show a picture of her phone number, and that is the phone number that your grown-ups will use to take a picture of this job and send me your work. I'm not going to give you the answers on this video. I'm going to help you with your learning, and then you will send me a picture of your answers on the phone, okay? So let's look at number 3. Number 3 is clap. Clap. App. Clap. Good. Number 4, dress. 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 Good. Number 5, right here, crab. 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 Number 6, frog. Make sure you're practicing. Frog. 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 Let's go to number 7. Smell. 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 Number 8, sled. 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 Number 9, step. 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 Good, here's the last one. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is grin. 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 Good job, friends. Make sure to look back up at the letters so that you can think which letters match the sounds that we were saying for each of those words. Remember, you can pause this video to practice along with me after I tap it out with you, or you can rewind the video to listen to it again. Okay, let's go to the next page. On the next page of your work packet, it would like for you to create your own story about a mixed up creature. We are going to do that first by listening to the book called The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. So it's your job to listen to the story and to think about, how is this chameleon getting mixed up? How does he look different in his body than he did before? So we are going to listen to this video together, and then we will do the learning job. So let's make sure you're listening.
The Mixed Up Chameleon. On a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. You could hardly see it. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. Then it rested on a red flower and turned reddish. When the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. When it was cold and hungry, it turned grey and dull. It sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved up, down, sideways, until it spotted a fly. The chameleon's long and sticky tongue shot out and caught the fly. When it was warm and had something to eat, it turned sparkling green. That was its life. It was not very exciting, One day, the chameleon saw a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. The chameleon thought, "How small I am, how slow, how weak. I wish I could be big and white, like a polar bear." And the chameleon's wish came true. But was it happy? No. I wish I could be handsome, like a flamingo. I wish I could be smart, like a fox. I wish I could swim, like a fish. I wish I could run like a deer. I wish I could see things far away, like a giraffe. I wish I could hide in a shell like a turtle. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. I wish I could be funny, like a seal. I wish I could be like people. Just then, a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry. But the chameleon was very mixed up. It was a little of this, and it was a little of that, and it couldn't catch the fly. I wish I could be myself. The chameleon's wish came true, and it caught the fly.
Wow, friends, that was such a nice story. I noticed that when the chameleon felt sad, he didn't look like other animals or that he couldn't do the same thing that other animals did. He felt really sad and he decided to change his body. And then he started to get so mixed up. And he didn't even look like himself anymore because he was trying to be so many different things. Then, when the fly came and he wanted to use his tongue to catch the fly, could he do it? No, he couldn't do it. And that made him feel sad. And it made him remind himself in his brain that he just wants to be himself again. Phew, good thing he changed back. So friends, let's look at our work job for today. On your paper, here are the directions. It says, draw your own unique mixed up creature. Write sentences describing your creature. So on the paper, you see a box where you can draw your picture, and you see some lines where you can write about the picture that you drew. On the next page, you see a story that you can start to create where you talk about your character, where your character is, the setting, and then you start to write about the problem of all the different animals that your character wants to become, just like the chameleon. And at the end, your animal will realize it just wants to be back to himself. So let's start at the top and look at our box where we can draw our picture. Now, friends, remember, you can create any animal that you would like to with your mixed up drawing, but Miss Kimball has some tools to help you. So I made this helper chart for us. These are some animals that you can choose first grade. Maybe you want your mixed up creature to start as an elephant. If you want to pick the elephant, you can write this word, elephant. Good. If you want to pick the dog, you need to write this word, dog. And friends, remember, you can pause the video so that you can write down these words onto your paper packet. So you see what I'm showing you on the screen, and this is what it looks like on your paper. You need to write those words and draw these pictures on your paper while I'm showing you. You can pause the video so that you can do that. Maybe you want your animal to be a fox. You may write this word, fox. Or maybe you want your animal to be a mouse. Ooh, you can write this word. But friends, remember, you can choose any animal that you want to. If you choose an animal that I did not put on the screen, make sure you listen to the sounds of that word and think about which letters match the sounds that you are hearing, okay? So just like we have for dog, I need to tap that word if I don't know how to spell it. Dog, og, dog. I need to think about the letters that match those sounds and write those letters down, okay? So let's look back at our work. You can draw a picture of that animal, and then you can write the name of the animal that you chose, okay? Tomorrow, Miss Kimball will have another video up, and it is going to be all about creating your story for that mixed up animal. So super silly. I cannot wait to do this job with you, friends. So I will see you tomorrow. Make sure your grown-ups send a picture of this learning job to Miss Kimball's phone number. It is right here. Make sure to send a picture of your completed work to my phone number so that I can see all of the learning that you did today. Good job, first grade. I can't wait to see your work. Bye, friends.